Hey guys, and welcome to your daily mobility flow. Today's episode is brought to you by late afternoon coffees, fresh new haircuts, and real boy shorts that require a belt to stay on. I know, crazier things have happened, or maybe they haven't, but we're going to stretch it all out today. And we're going to start with reclining hero because we haven't reclined like heroes in a while, and I'm going to see if I can do it in these pants. So we want to sit back on your feet. Knees are, whatever width is comfortable for you. I like my feet to be touching, but you don't necessarily have to sit on them like that. And then we're just going to work back. You may be at a place where you're just kind of here today or here, or maybe even like resting in between because your ankles aren't there yet or the knees aren't there yet, but work your position, whatever that feels like for you, and then take your time if you can. Turn this way a little bit. Stay in the light. Don't go to the darkness. And then we're gonna lay back. We'll spend about a minute here working whatever position you can, okay? Don't try to force anything that's not there. Today, it could be that you normally get to a certain place when you do something like this, and today it's just not there. Don't force anything. Just relax. Chill out. And I'm going to shut up for about 30 seconds. And you can just breathe. Can't shut up for that long though, because I might fall asleep. I don't know how yoga instructors do it. Good for them. You guys out there, you guys are crazy, because I would be bad. Okay, come out of that. Let's rest for a second, and we're going to a seated straddle. This might be a little tough in these shorts, but I think I got it. I was with my family this weekend. My older sister came into town. Let's work your legs out wide, and then lift your hips and kind of slide forward so you can add into that stretch. And then we're just going to hang out down in the middle and working side to side for about 90 seconds. And my family came into town, older sister, younger brother, and their families this weekend. And I, at one point in time, I just felt like I needed to do this, straddle stretch for a little while. And I realized I hadn't done it in a long time. We did this a lot in the early mobility flow videos back when our lighting was terrible and the sound was bad. And we had no clue what we were doing. We still really don't, let's be honest. But, we used to straddle a lot, and I really feel like I made a lot of progress over quarantine in my seated straddle position. It's like a life goal of mine to press the handstand. So hands on lean in, hands on, feet up, and go up into a handstand from a seated position, or even from parallettes. It's a bucket list thing of mine that I don't really work on, but the fastest way for me to get it would actually be to keep working the straddle position, because the wider you can get your feet, the easier it is to get your hips over your hands, and the shorter your lever is, the shorter your lever is, it's not theoretical, but the perceived weight of your legs is lower because the lever's shorter. So I actually need to work this position pretty often because I want it to progress, and I haven't been. I can't tell if this is the shorts right now that's limiting me or if it's just me that's limiting me. So professional of me, right? To show up to work with non-work clothes on. Okay. We're gonna crisscross now. Same thing in terms of seated position. And we're gonna crisscross. I'm actually gonna start my opposite. That's my normal way. I'm gonna start on opposite. We'll spend about 30 seconds on each side here. This just always gets out into those corners of the hips for me. That piriformis, not so much the glute, maybe a little bit of glute med, but that piriformis out there in the outside of the hip, this just works for me. So only 30 seconds though, which is probably running out about now. So switch sides and lean in. We got a nice little calm stretch sesh today. Stretch sesh. Say that 5 times fast. I can't even say it 1 time as fast. Okay, switch your legs if you did it. I'm sorry, I can't remember if I told you to, but I did. All right, let's Cobra for a minute. I know we did this the other day, but we kind of worked through a little more positions, and we're just gonna hang for a second today. Less warm up, more just chilling. So lay down. Make sure you cover up your low back so the camera can't see when your shirt comes up, and arch up. And we're gonna hang out here in our seal position. I know it's not called seal, but I always think of a seal or a sea lion with a ball on their nose right now. Can you picture it? If I knew how to edit better, I would like edit in like a big blow up ball on top of my nose right now. Oh, this feels good, kids. This feels good. All right, we're gonna push into a lunge for our last stretch today. 1 foot out, and then we're gonna bring back foot up. We're not gonna go twisted lizard or anything like that today. We're just gonna square up, add the heel into the butt, grab your foot, and then we'll drive this hip forward. I love this variation of like quad hip stretching because you can kind of adjust your own. It's like choose your own adventure. You can add a little bit more hip, a little bit more knee, and kind of find where you need it. Let's change sides. Well, I never faced this way. This is weird. I needed this today. Thanks. Thanks for letting me stretch along with you. I didn't realize how bad I needed to just stretch it out. Might have to just get a little old school standing calf stretch after this video today. It's hard to stand in here just with the room and shape and the stuff in here and just the camera and everything like that. All right, rest. But I think I'm gonna stand up, prop my toe up on the wall, and stretch my calves now. But that was your daily mobility flow. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for finishing the video. It means very much good English, Seth. It means very much more goodness to me. I suck at these endings. I really appreciate you. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in 2 days. Later.